It's time for the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Tay Brown, Joseph Cordenero, the homie, the body snatcher, Keith Brown in the muck. Boy, here we go. Check the beat. Marcus Bell. Coach Sheldon Harris putting all your to the shame. Haters in my comment section can't stand my name. You say you hit my video, but they want to do the same. Nothing else to do because your life is just lame. Because you're a simp like that, a wimp like that, so fat like that you're a blimp like that. I don't give a piss. How you gonna explain this? Forget what you think, cause this is my channel. Forget about your feelings, cause the truth is out of handle. Tick, 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 tock. Popcorn, pop tart fart. Leave a race of comedy, you will get blocked. Coach Sheldon Harrison, ain't never no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. The body snatcher in the building. The body snatchers in the building. Tay Sexy Brown is in the building. The homie Joseph Cordenero, Marcus Bell, the coach's first ever moderator, is in the doggone building. My God. Boy, it's a family reunion up in here. It's a reunion. Let me go to the second verse and let's get the show started. Right now. Yes. Now I'm on the mic, rocking the crowd right. No, I'm not finished, but I'm gonna cause a minute shit to all you stupid sucker that I wanna cause a ruckus in my mouth and my gun and my lips are like a trigger. So you say I figure that I'm beginning my uno, nuco segundo, and grande machacho. Ango dinero putting bass in the stereo. My rhymes are frightening, sweater lane, flash. I done burnt your ass. Now you understand why I got the class, cause I last like a whipping and I smash you in the lip and then I trash you in the trash, giving jumping over timid and I drink it like a daiquiri. Rap in my mastery, you always be last to me, and I'm creative. Something like Shakespeare. I'm like a terror, something that makes fear. Side to high, cause I believe you like a lone piss, and then you ask yourself, take your hand to this, you're looking for your death wish. I'm Coach Sheldon Harrison, and there'll be no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. Hey guys, good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever it is, good night, whatever the hell. Man, I'm glad to be here tonight, with you guys. For the next hour, and maybe 15, 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, boy, we finna call it like it is. It's 9 of you guys in the building right now. Man, this show finna be lit. This show finna be popping. Tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your great-great-granddaddy with the glass eye. You tell them that your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison is here now. And he's here to entertain you guys. Entertain like I've never entertained before. Whoa, man. What is up, everybody? I tell you what, man. I'm having a great time in here tonight, y'all. Having a good time. Now, just what the hell is going on? You know, every single time I come into YouTube and I want to get my show started right, my God, then something happens. But guys, we're going to talk about what's going down. Okay, Ngannou, Francis Ngannou. Man, he's going to negotiate. Ngannou is going to negotiate with Tyson Fury, okay, to make that big mega fight. Yes. See, it was a reason why Ngannou wasn't signing that contract. It was a reason. Okay? You know, here's the thing, man. People talk about slave contracts all the time, okay? You guys hear the word slave contracts. And I'm like, well, damn, a slave contract? Man, what is up with my connection? Fuck me, man. You hear the word slave contracts all the damn time, okay? Every time you turn around, okay, you hear the word slave contract. Well, I'm going to tell you, man, in my opinion, I feel like the UFC is the definition of a damn slave contract. Don't you think? I mean, seriously, it's the definition of a slave contract. The almighty Bennett, man, studding up heavy. $5 for the great Rugby Queen. Rugby Queen in the Mofo building, a.k.a. Sports Princess. Man, y'all know what it is. Okay? Mr. Bennett done studded up heavy, man. Yeah, we doing this for Rugby Queen. We doing this for the sister, man. It's my sister. We doing it, man. We're going to make it do what it do. That's my girl. But anyway, man, you know, the UFC, that's the definition of a slave contract. Guys, it really is. And the problem is, man, with the contract is that the UFC, they call these guys independent contractors. Okay? That's what they call them, CB Sports TV. That's what they call them, Tay Brown, the almighty Mr. Bennett. That's what they call these guys. They call these guys independent contractors, but then they're not independent to go off and do something else. Ngannou was like, Dana, look, man, you guys or tying me into a contract for 3 fights, 6 fights, whatever. You guys are locking me into a contract. I can't diversify my income, okay? The last fight, I fought Cyril Gane for the heavyweight championship of the world. I beat Cyril Gane. And my base pay, he said, and Francis Ngannou said this, not me, was $600,000, okay? Now, to the average man, to the average us, to us, that's a lot of money. Okay, for one night's of work, 5 rounds, 25 minutes, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. For anybody under God's hot sun, that's a lot of money. I can't even sit back and tell you. Okay, I can't sit back here and tell you anything that's not a lot of money. That's a hell of a lot of money. Okay, but for what Francis Ngannou is trying to do, look, guys, let me break this down to y'all, man. Do y'all know fighters, what they have to pay? People say, man, you just made $10 million. Okay, well, let's look at that. Well, Ngannou just made $600,000 base pay. I mean, and let's just say with pay-per-view points, probably made about $900K. Think about that, man. That's $600,000. The $600,000 goes like this. You got to pay your manager. Okay, if you have a fight manager, you're going to pay him 10% or less. But the going rate is 10%. That's what you're going to pay him. Okay, you got to pay your trainer 10%. So think about this. Now you got 80% of your money, okay? Let's do some calculation, okay? I'm going to show you dudes how to do math, okay? Let's do 80% of $600,000, okay? 80% of $600,000, okay? That is exactly $480,000 left. Okay? I mean, look, 10%. 10% go to your manager, okay? 5 to 10%. Okay, let's do this. Let's be frugal. No, let's not be frugal, okay? Let's just say 10% go to your manager, 10% go to your trainer, okay? So right now you're left with $480,000. That's what you got left. Okay, now you have another 33% to go to taxes, okay? That big old purse, 33%, 30. Between 30 to 33%, and it depends. It depends on the state that you live in. It can be anywhere from 25 to 33. Let's just say 25% of that gets taxed, okay? So let's take $480,000. I'm going to do the math with you guys. I'm going to do the math. 480K times 0.25. That's going to leave us, let's see, 480 times 0.25. Okay? That's 120. We subtract 120 from 480. Now you're left with $360,000. That's what you're left with. You're left with $360,000 out of your base pay. How do you feel about that? So let's count again. 10% go to the manager. 10% go to the, 10% to the manager. 10% to the trainer. Okay? That's 20%. And another 25% go in taxes. 45% of your money is already gone out the door before you even spend that shit. Okay? 45%. It's gone. Okay? Gone. That's your money. Now, if Ngannou has training sparring partners that he brought in because he need to get a good look. Okay, he need to get a good look. So if he's brought in sparring partners, that's another $15,000 per sparring partner. Because you pay these guys, a lot of these guys, they stay for 4 to 8 weeks, okay? A lot of these guys, you're going to pay them $1,500 a week to spar you. That's the going rate. I've asked a few fighters, and it depends on, how much money you make. And it depends on a lot of things, okay? If you have to physically bring in a sparring partner, you're paying them $1,500 a week. Okay? You have to pay that. That money's gone. You got to pay them. Okay? So now your $360,000 that you got left, that's more about $330,000. Okay? Then there's more. You got to pay your gym fees. You got to pay your gym fees. You got to pay to use the gym that you're in. Okay? That's probably like now $315,000. Are you guys starting to understand now? Are you guys starting to understand that his money is fucking gone before he get it? Realistically, a $600,000 pay purse, Ngannou realistically is going to keep about $275,000, maybe if he's lucky. Okay? And I'm being very generous. I'm being very generous with that. Okay? You got to pay. That money you get, you don't get it. And some people don't get it. Oh, man. Well, he just got $600,000. No, he didn't get $600,000. he got more between $250 to $275,000 when it's all said and done. That's what he put in his bank account. So you think you just went 5 rounds with Cyril Gane, okay? You went 5 rounds with Cyril Gane. You went in there, you fought the hardest fight. You fought the hardest fight you can fight, and you're going to get maybe $250,000 of the money that you got on your contract. That's what you're going to get. Yeah, Brown Boxing, why isn't the UFC paying him more? See, that's my question. Guys, look at this. Okay, let's do some math. Let's do more math, okay? Let's look at the gate. Okay, let's look at what was the last UFC event? UFC, hold on. Now, these are minimum figures. Don't quote me on all of this. These are minimum figures, okay? UFC, what was the last UFC? It was UFC 273. Okay? It was UFC 273. Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie, okay? Let's look at UFC 273 gate sales, okay? Let's look at the gate sales. Okay, here's the total gate, okay? Volkanovski versus the Korean Zombie. The total gate was $3,550,000, okay? $3,550,000, 53 and 7 cents, okay? $3,550,000, 53 and 7 cents. Okay, that's $3 million. Now let's look at the total payouts. Let's look at the general base payouts. Okay, that's the gate. That's the gate. Let's look at payouts. Okay, let's see if the payouts will equal the gates. Okay, the gate was 3.5 million. Okay, let's look at these payouts. Here we go. Okay, all right. You got. Hold on, guys. Let me find the money for the payouts. Okay, here are the payouts. Okay. All right. Volkanovski, he got what? A $500,000 base purse. Okay, base whatever. Okay, that's his base salary. Okay, he got $500,000. Okay, and that might be more or less. Chung got $500,000. Aljamain Sterling got $350K. He got some bonuses in there. Petrigan got $150K. Gilbert Burns got $100K. Kamzat got $75K. Mackenzie Dern got $60K. Okay, Tisha Torres $48K. Let's see, $75K, $14K. Gaston got $150K. Okay, guys, are you guys starting to see this, man? You guys starting to see this? The gate, to me, the gate, when you do all this math, the gate is more than what they're paying the fighters. The gate is more, and guess what? They could take the gate, pay the fighters, but guess what the fighters get left now? Okay? I mean, $1 million go to Volkanovski and Chain. Okay? 1.3 million now. Aljamain Sterling. Okay, so 1.5 million goes to 4 fighters. Okay? Then Gilbert Burns get $100K. That's 1.6 million. Kazmat, that's 1.675 million. Okay, Mackenzie Dern got $60K. Okay, so now that changes over to about 1.8 million. I'm guesstimating here. Okay, 1.85 million for Tisha Torres. 1.9 million when you add Alexander Olenek in it. Okay, 1.9 million. We're at 1.9 million now. We still ain't at 2 million. Okay, you pay Kevin Gaston, we're at 2 million. Okay, you pay whoever 12,000. Still not at 2.1 million. Okay, Aspen Ladd got 40K. Still not at 2.1 million. Okay, Raquel Penney got 60K. Now we at 2.1 million. Okay, guys, the payouts are roughly about $2.9 million. The gate was $3.5 million. Okay, I want to understand. I want you guys to understand where I'm going with this. Okay, I want you to do this. Okay, I want you to understand this. They get this gate. Now it's UFC 273. It's pay-per-view sales. They get merchandising sales. Okay, them guys, they got their cryptocurrency on their shirts. Okay, they're not getting a cut of that. Okay, the fighters don't get any of the sponsors. Remember the UFC took the sponsors. Y'all remember that? The UFC took all the sponsors and they got the sponsors for themselves because the fighters can no longer put the sponsors on their banners or uniforms. The fighters can no longer do that. So the UFC took the sponsors that the fighters would normally get. They would take those sponsors. And they would, now they took them. And those sponsors are all around the arena. They're all in the octagon. You can see them. Okay, you can see all the sponsors that the UFC have. They're in the octagon, and the fighters can no longer get that money. Okay, now they do get like the Venom bonuses, they get that, but that's not, nearly more than what they could have got in sponsorships. Okay, that's not more than what they could have got in sponsorship. If you guys understand what I'm saying, okay. So the thing of it is, man, is that this whole thing is about money with Ngannou. You have to look at this, man. You have to look at it from his point of view. All you see is the UFC taking in all his money. Okay? The UFC is taking all of this money in, and Ngannou looking like, well, y'all taking in all this money, damn, how much do I get? Okay? Hold on. And that's crazy. That's crazy that these guys, they can't make the bag that they want. Yeah, Tay, don't forget the medical bit. Well, okay, now, the UFC, in some aspects, they do have insurance on the fighters, okay? So, if you're hurt in the octagon, they do have some coverage. I don't know if it's absolute the best coverage, but if you're hurt in the octagon, the UFC, from what my understanding is, the UFC, they pay for that, okay? They'll pay for your injuries, stitches, or whatever you got. The UFC, they've got insurance coverage on the fighters, and so they'll pay that, okay? That's no big deal. That's no big deal. Okay, none whatsoever. But Ngannou looking at these gate sales, he looking at these merchandising sales, he looking at all this stuff, and he looking at all these deals that the UFC got, all these sponsorships, and he looking like, I can't get none of this damn money. I can't get a cut. Okay, I can't get a cut of this. Okay, Dana. Okay, fine. That's okay, Dana. Look, you ain't got to pay me. Okay, you don't have to pay me anything. Don't pay me a damn thing. Tell you what. Okay. You keep me under this contract. I'll keep myself here, but let me go out and get me a bag on the side, okay? Just at least let me do that. Hell no. He won't even let the man do that. So what are you supposed to do? Like, seriously, guys, what are you supposed to do if you're a fighter? What the hell are you supposed to do? I mean, are you supposed to just sit back and be like, oh, okay, well, I mean, hey, Dana paying me. Dana paying me, and hell, this is great. This is great. I'm glad Dana paying me. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana, for giving me this $600K. Thank you, Dana. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Okay, that's Dana White. That's them. Okay? It's what it is, man. You can't sit back and you can't allow these guys, and Ngannou's not allowing this guy to punk him down. So Ngannou said, okay, I see this Tyson Fury bag over here. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make this Tyson Fury bag. I'm going to get this Tyson Fury bag. I want this money. Fury was like, look, you'll make more money than you ever made, you big dassa. You'll make more money than you ever made. Don't be a big dassa. Like Fury telling Ngannou, look, man, let's make up a Hall of Fame fight. They've already talked behind the scenes. And Fury like, hey, look, let's get a Hall of Fame fight. Okay? Look, you'll make more money than you've ever seen. He'll say, F that cunt Dana White. That's what he'll say. Well, that's what they were saying behind the scenes. And Ngannou was like, yeah, well, how much could I make? Fury like, look, we can get you $5 to $10 million for this fight. Off jump. And Ngannou like, how much? How much money can I make? Yeah. So you just come into the ring with me and we'll talk about the fight and we'll negotiate behind the scenes and we'll get this money, okay? Ngannou is gonna make money, man. Fury talking about $5 to $10 million. That's just starting. That's just starting. That's just off the top. Not even talking about pay-per-view events. Okay, how much money he'll get out the pay-per-views? Like, it's insane the amount of money that this dude can book just taking a fight with Fury. Why wouldn't he not do that? Why the hell would he go sign a contract and he's locked in for 6 fights? Okay, paying that base pay of $600K. Why would he sign that shit? Why would he sign it? This dude, Ngannou, would have to fight 10 fights before he can even come close to one boxing bout payday. Why would he do it? See, the thing is, man, yes, Ngannou versus Jones is a big fight. That's a huge fight. The thing is, Dana don't want to pay him, man. Dana, calling these dudes crazy and saying they scared to fight each other. They not, man. They just want to be compensated, man. They want to be compensated. I mean, hell, if Volkanovski can get a $3.5 million gate, guys, how much money in a gate do you think a John Jones and an Ngannou get? Seriously. How much gate do you feel like John Jones and Ngannou gets? And that's a question. Hey, you can throw a ballpark figure out there. Okay, I mean, $3.5 million went to Vulcan. I mean, it was their gate. And y'all don't think John Jones and Ngannou going gross maybe a $10 million gate? Yeah. You know, Racer Raz, I want Ngannou to get it. Man, the dude 36, man. How many more years you think Ngannou got to fight? Like, seriously, how many more years do he have to fight? Okay, the thing of it is, man, is that Ngannou is looking for an exit strategy. He wants to get out. He's almost done with MMA. He's looking for an exit. You know, the man got businesses over in the Cameroon. He want to put more businesses over there. Okay, he want to go and really make his money work for him. That's what he want to do, man. You know, the man can't fight till he's 42. See, let me tell y'all the business of MMA, and I want you guys to get a clear picture. Okay? I want you guys to get a clear picture. There go my boy Justin Statham. I want y'all to get a clear picture of the business of MMA. Okay? See, you fight for a long time. You fight your ass off. Okay? You fight your ass off. You fight into your 40s, man. Okay? You got injuries. You got concussions. You hearing sounds. Your nose. You can't breathe because you got a fucked up septum. Okay? Your ears all fucked up. Okay? Your joints hurt. Okay? You got shin problems because you've been getting kicked in your shins. The whole 9 yards. Okay, you got ribs that are still, they haven't healed 100%. You got all of this stuff wrong with you as a fighter. You got so much wrong with you. And then you have to fight because when you first start, okay, listen, when you first start, you're not making a huge bag. And if you're lucky, you'll get into the top 3 to make the 6 figures. Okay, and then and only then when you can say, hey, you know what? I'm getting comfortable. I'm getting comfortable here. I can make a little bit of money and I can get out of here. But the thing of it is, a lot of these guys don't do that. So you see fighters fighting until they 45. You see fighters fighting until they 46. And here, watching Tito Ortiz dumbass fight, it was almost like, you know, it was disgusting. Like this man, Tito Ortiz, done did all this work. This dude done did all this work. He done put his body through everything to come back to get knocked the hell out, man. And I think Tito was in a boxing match, a charity. I don't know what he was in, but the dude need the money. They need the money. Or you got Chuck Liddell talking about he want to come back and fight. These guys, man, their bodies are mangled. Oh, and don't forget, you fight at a high level for the UFC. Okay? When you can no longer fight at that level, guess what they say? Oh, you too old. You too old. We got to get rid of you, okay? Oh, nope. This is a young man game. Okay? This is a young man game. Okay, this is a young man game. That's what they tell you. No, you too old and you're going to get hurt. You know, and so, well, okay, that's all good and dandy that you care about the man's health. It's all good that you care about the man's health. But hell, now he can no longer provide for his family. So what does he do now? What does he do? He hope and pray that he can get a commentary job. Okay, and when that don't work out, okay, now you got this broken ass body. You 45, 46 years old. Okay, you can barely walk. You hear ringing in your ears. You have a deviated septum, your septum all messed up, so you can't smell or breathe out your nose correctly. Okay, your ribs are just damaged and you hurt every time you try to cough. Okay, so you walking around, you this beat up mess, and you on Skid Row. You got nothing to show for it. You got not one damn penny to show for it. Because you never made enough money to get in there. You didn't do anything. You made enough money to cover your bills and expenses. That's all you made. Because you got to remember, they taking. Okay, taxes taking 25 to 30%. Your manager want 10. Your trainer want 10. What do you have left over? What do you have left? What the hell do you have left? You don't have anything. And Ngannou understands. He understands the reality of what's going on with his career. Look, I need to make this money. Okay? I need to make this money. I need to get this money, and I need to get it while the getting is good. I need to get it while I'm still young enough to go knock people out. Okay, I need to market myself. And Ngannou said, I want to fight Tyson Fury. Okay? Ngannou talked to Deontay Wilder behind the scenes. Wilder was like, yeah, man, you know, hey, man, hey, you make this money boxing, man. Hey, that MMA good, man, but you know, bomb squat. Look, man, you need to go on, get up in here. And man, look, I made $30 million to fight Tyson Fury. And then Ngannou like, wait a minute, how much you make? Oh, I made about $30 million, man, fight Tyson Fury. And you know, Ngannou like, well, what the? Hey, man, look, the boxing thing ain't right. And moreover, guys, people are getting on Jake Paul. Oh, Jake Paul ain't nothing but a Disney kid. Jake Paul gets it. Okay? Jake Paul gets it. Jake Paul get it. He get it. You know, when Jake Paul fight Tyron Woodley, Jake Paul was like, look, man, Tyron Woodley just made more money in 2 fights than he's made in most of his damn career as an MMA fighter. I mean, I believe Jake Paul. Because Jake Paul making millions whenever he fight. Ben Askren made more money. He made what Ben made $975,000 to get beat up by Jake Paul, to get knocked out. Ben Askren ain't never made a purse that big, y'all. He's never made a purse that big. He went in there, got his ass whooped, and was damn near $1 million richer when he woke the hell up. I think that's a good payday. Seriously, Ben Askren, they didn't make that money in the UFC. And all these new fighters that come around, they happy when they get that UFC Venom uniform. Boy, they happy. They put that uniform on, and what the first thing they do? They go pose in the mirror. They put on that damn kit, they pose in the mirror, and they say, damn it, I've arrived. I'm in the UFC. No, you haven't arrived. You still can't pay your bills. You still can't pay your car note. You still can't pay your mortgage. Here, you can't even put food on your table. You can't even put clothes on your back. Okay, you can't even pay your gym fees. Okay, you don't even know how you're gonna pay for camp. I mean, ask Cheesecake Morris, ask Sarah Morris. How many times has Sarah Morris had to go and get a GoFundMe to have training camp, so people can sponsor her training camp? How many times? And then your payout purse is less than what you pay. Okay, your payout purse, it's not even enough to cover what you paid for to pay for training camp. Like, for real. So, yes, Ngannou is doing the right thing. Okay? Fuck Dana White. Fuck him. That's what I say. These fighters can't even pay their bills. Like, Jake Paul gave, who did he give? Jake Paul gave Sarah Alpart $5,000 to help her pay for camp. $5,000. Okay? For real. and we wonder why Ngannou don't want to sign the damn contract. Would you sign that contract? Would you sign it? I mean, honestly, would you put your name on a dotted line to a 3-fight or a 6-fight contract, knowing damn well that you can make more money than that in one fight with Tyson Fury, and then you can retire and go for the rest of your life? Incredible. Incredible. I tell y'all guys, it's really it's a damn shame what Dana and Dana will come out and tell you. He goes, man, how am I the enemy? I'm not the enemy. Hey, look, my fighters make more than any other MMA organization on the planet. Oh, okay, well, damn, that's all good. That's all good. Yeah, Joseph Cordenaro. Do you remember when Carla Esparza had to sell a motorcycle? Okay? You remember when Carla Esparza had to sell her damn motorcycle? You guys remember that? Shh. Man, it's a damn shame that Dana White is able to do this. So now let's bring up this now. Let's have a discussion about unions, okay? So Leslie Smith comes along and say, hey, you know what? They're taking advantage of us. This shit not right. It's not right, okay? We should be allowed to fight and make money and do what we want to do, okay? At least if they're not going to pay us, at least don't sign us to a contract that's locking us in to where we can't do anything else. So Leslie Smith said, let's get a union. Well, Leslie Smith had a bunch of hoe-ass fighters that didn't want to, see that vision, because all of them were scared because they didn't want to get cut, and they had worked so hard to get to the UFC and put on that damn Venom Reebok uniform. They worked hard to get that uniform on. Okay, and that's their whole life. Because some fighters, if they lose that UFC backing, if they don't have any more UFC contracts, some fighters, they feel naked, they feel empty. I've talked to fighters who've gotten cut, and they depressed, man. I've talked to fighters, I ain't gonna tell you who I've talked to recently, but I've talked to fighters, they got cut, they depressed. They depressed as hell. They're depressed because they're no longer with the organization called the UFC. They're no longer with the faction called the UFC. They're no longer there. They're depressed. Okay? But they couldn't see the big picture. Jake Paul see the big picture. Jake Paul's like, let's get a fighters union, man. And I think Jake Paul is passionate about seeing these MMA fighters make money. I mean, do you want to end up like Chuck Liddell? Ngannou is a smart guy, man. And I even heard Ngannou, I even heard him say at one point, man, he said, when I retire, I really want to retire. He said, I want to retire and I don't want to be like some of the guys. And Ngannou said this. I don't want to be like some of the guys that they can't afford to do anything after they retire. They broken. They broken down. They fight. Bodies are breaking down, and they have to go in and they have to keep on fighting. They got to keep fighting. They got to keep fighting because if they don't keep fighting, then they don't make money. Okay, like for real. Ngannou is negotiating a bag. Okay, good. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh yeah, George. Let's talk about Bellator. Oh hell yeah. Let's talk about Bellator. Now Scott Coker over there fucking up. Okay, that literally Scott Coker fucking up. Okay, I can have a whole live stream about what Bellator doing, and I think sometimes what Bellator is doing, okay, it would be worse than the UFC. The only thing is that Bellator will allow you to go out there and make your money. Okay, that's the one thing I do like about Bellator. They will allow you to go and do other stuff to make your money. Okay, they don't sign you to a slave contract. Now they might not pay you shit at Bellator. They might not pay your ass a damn thing. You'll be broke as hell, but at least you can go do some side hustles with Bellator. Okay? Maybe you can go make you some side hustles with Bellator and you good to go. Okay, that's the one thing that Scott Coker got that I like. Anything else with Bellator, I have an issue. Okay, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, we'll see what else is on this damn what's supposed to be on this show tonight. Okay, we will see what else needs to be on this show. Let me see. Okay, speaking of Bellator, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, my problem with Bellator. Okay, the problem with Bellator is disorganized. Okay, Bellator to me is very disorganized. My other problems that I have with Bellator is that the women, they don't fight much. Okay, they don't fight much. You see a lot of these women fight once a year, and when you see somebody who's not like a Bellator, like a Bellator regular, you see them rarely. And I don't like the way Bellator do certain fighters. I don't like the way that they do them, man. Like you'll see a fighter, and next thing you know, you don't see him for a long time. See, I don't like that. I don't like what Bellator did to Cindy Dandois. They let Cindy fight one time, and then that's it. Okay? They let Cindy fight, and then Cindy trying to pay bills and trying to do all kind of stuff. The thing is, man, you don't see Cindy again. Okay? You don't see her again. And it's like that with a lot of fighters, man. They'll bring people in to get beat up, and they'll get their ass whooped, and then you don't see them again. That's one thing I hate about Bellator. Another thing is that this organization is real. Like they don't seem organized to me, man. It just the fights, man. It's like they tell you about a fight, they tell you about the fight cards, but the fight cards in America, hell, you don't really hear about these fights because Bellator, they promote overseas. That's the one problem I have. They promote overseas. They don't promote in the U.S. And if you ever want to, see a Bellator fight, you got to go to the Mohegan Sun. Okay, at least the UFC, they go everywhere in the U.S. Okay, they'll put a fight on. If you want to go see a fight, the UFC, they'll be somewhere close to where you live at. Okay, that's another thing. Bellator, they're only in one place in the U.S. That Mohegan Sun. It's like damn. Okay, and then I think the way the women's product is it's all wrong. It's all wrong, man. A lot of these featherweights, they have aged out. They've gotten older, okay? So you can't, these fighters now are not the same fighters that they were. So Chris Cyborg is coming in there and she beating the hell out of everybody. Okay, these people are old. They've aged. They're all older now. They're not the same fighters that they used to be. And then you got the young fighters, the young hungry fighters that's coming through there. Well, they don't want to stay there because they can't make no money. They don't make no money. These young fighters, they ain't making no money. I mean, Janae Hollowpoint Harding, they all say, well, Bellator does, a great job. I love Bellator. And I'm trying to understand what is happening. What are they doing? What are they doing at Bellator to have these fighters love them? Because I know it damn sure ain't the money. It's not the money. What the fuck is it? Like, seriously, tell me, y'all, what is it? The only thing that I can see that Bellator have is that you can go make a bag elsewhere. And Scott Coker okay with that. Scott be like, I don't give a damn. Yeah, we'll fight you. And you don't get a lot of fights. If you're that main person, you're going to fight, 2 or 3 times a year. But like Denise Killhouse, she fought for the belt. Okay, she got a fight coming up against Conor Watanabe. Okay? She got a fight coming up against Conor Watanabe. Okay? And then, where is the Bellator kickboxing division? Where is that at? Like, folks, they attracted Denise Killhouse to Bellator because they told her that, hey, you know what? You can kickbox. Okay, you can kickbox and you can also do MMA. When the last time Denise Killhouse been in a kickboxing match for Bellator? Hell, when the last time Bellator had a kickboxing bout? When? Man, come on. Come on, man. A lot of bullshit going on in MMA. A lot of bullshit. Now, you got Juliana Velasquez talking about she going to appeal this decision, okay? And, everybody giving Mike Beltran work. I tell you this, man. I'm not a fan of Mike Beltran, but I think Mike Beltran did the right thing. I'm going to tell you why, man. Juliana Velasquez is lazy, okay? She's a lazy fighter, okay? And I'm not saying that she's lazy like a lazy person, but her fighting style is extremely lazy, okay? Juliana Velasquez's fighting style is extremely lazy, okay? Very lazy. And she don't like to engage very much, okay? She don't like to engage. She's kind of like, she want to pick spots. Okay, that's what Juliana Velasquez would prefer to do, pick her spots, instead of actually going there and let her hands go. And the problem she was having with Liz Carmouche is that she didn't want to let her damn hands go. She didn't want to let her hands go. And so Liz Carmouche was able to capitalize on that, and Juliana Velasquez ended up getting her ass whooped. Okay? Now you're on the ground, you're getting pounded with elbows, and you're sitting there because she wasn't hurt. No, she wasn't hurt, but she's sitting there trying to just let the round in. So she just gonna lay there instead of trying to move, try to get back to her feet. Nope. Okay, Juliana Velasquez sitting there. She trying to just stay there and let the round in. And Mike Beltran, one of them referees, if you're not responding, if you're just sitting there, he gonna stop the fight. Hell, this ain't the first time Mike Beltran undid some shit like that. This ain't the first time. Mike Beltran will stop a fight if you lay there and you ain't moving. He did exactly what the hell he was supposed to do. He stopped the damn fight because you were not responsive. Now you want to complain because you got your ass whooped? No, Juliana Velasquez, you got your ass whooped. That's what you did. You got your ass whooped. And now, you got your ass whooped by Killhouse. You got your ass whooped by Killhouse. Okay, they gave you a gift decision. I mean, I don't even know how the hell can Killhouse outstrike you 2-1. Have double the amount of strikes you have, but you still win the fight. Because you're a lazy ass fighter. They're not going to overturn that, man. And anybody who watching this fight, anybody, above the referees that can make them final decisions, they're going to see that Juliana Velasquez was just laying there. And Mike Beltran probably perceive, oh, shoot, she can't defend herself. Okay, let me stop the fight. Like, you're just going to sit there, you're going to lay there and let Liz Carmouche hit you with elbows. Do y'all understand how stupid that shit sounds? But that's what she did. You allowed Liz Carmouche to get on top of you and beat you with elbows. You didn't do anything to defend the elbows. Nope, you just laid there. I mean, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay? And you want to blame Mike Beltran for that? It's not Mike Beltran's fault. It's your damn fault. You the one that was stupid. You the one. And you lost your damn belt. And then, you want to get mad because Liz Carmouche said, I beat you. I stopped you. Why do I need to give you a rematch? Like Liz Carmouche said, hell no. I ain't finna give you no rematch. You gotta work your way back up to the top, baby. You gotta work your way back up to the top. Nah, Juliana Velasquez, nah. And in this situation, I don't blame her. And then the judges, y'all know the judges had Juliana Velasquez up. Two of the judges had her up 3 rounds. What? They had her up already. 2 of the judges had her up. And I'm saying, like, what fight are they watching? What the fuck fight are they watching? Are you saying y'all had her up? Man, this crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy as hell. It's crazy. What are you going to do, man? Like, seriously. You're not going to overturn a decision. Okay? Yeah, George. Let me talk about that shit right there. George, let me talk about that right there, George. Then you over here talking about what you going to do. You can do this to Valentina. You know what? You had Liz Carmouche problems, and I sat and I said Liz Carmouche gonna beat this girl. Do you think that anything that you can do? Do you think that you did something that Liz Carmouche ain't never seen? Like really? Like you thought you did something? Like Liz Carmouche done been in wars, man. She done been in freaking wars against the best in the business. Who was Juliana Velasquez fault? I mean, she got an award with Denise Killhouse, man. And she ain't even want to throw no more strikes. She wanted to pick and choose and pot shot. You're a lazy champion. Hell, you deserve to lose the damn belt. Deserve to lose the belt, man. Nobody want to see you up there. Don't no lazy ass champion. Don't nobody want a lazy champion, bro. Nobody wants that. You know, we want a damn champion, man, who gonna try to end their opponent. When she took the fight, when she took the belt from Malay McFarlane, you know, it's like the fight was close. I mean, she fought a lazy fight. She fought this lazy ass fight, and and people are like, wait a minute, she won? How the hell she win? Okay, she won. Yeah, she act like she didn't want to throw no strikes. But that's her fighting style. That's her fighting style. And you want to talk about Valentina? First of all, you already know that it ain't gonna be no cross promotion. But you open your mouth because you want to, you want to get some clout. You want some clout? Well, you know what? You got your ass whooped. You got your ass whooped. You got the hell beat out of you. That's what happened to you, Juliana Velasquez. And you ain't getting that belt back. You ain't getting that belt back, girl. Please, you ain't getting the damn belt back. Okay? Just shut up. Shut up and change your game. Okay? Shut up and change your game. Shut up and start actually, trying to do what you got to do to let your hands go. Start doing that. And when you start doing that, maybe the fans, maybe we'll start backing you. Maybe we'll start getting behind you. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will believe in you. Maybe. But, you just wasn't a great champion. You just wasn't a great champion to me. I don't know. I mean, man, the hell with that. I don't want to see her as a champ, man. Not no more. Not no more, man. Nope. Keep whooping Juliana Velasquez's ass so she can't be the champ no more. Hell, let's get Denise back up in there, man. Get Denise Killhouse back up in there. Yeah, Bellator, Joseph Cordonero, they used to be fired, man. See, here go the thing, man. This is my thing, and this will kill any interview that I ever hope to get with Scott Coker. And I really don't care anymore, man. I really don't care. The thing of it is, man, the fighters in Bellator, they're too old, okay? That's number one. The fighters, they're too old, and the young fighters who are doing well, they don't promote those fighters very well. Okay? The fighters are too old, man. You got 42 and 43-year-old fighters in there, man. Come on, man. Is this an MMA organization or is this a retirement home? And you got a lot of fighters, man, that can't fight anymore in other organizations. So what does Scott do? He go in there, man, and he get them guys in there and they fight. He go in there and they get them guys and they fight. But the average age of the fighters, they too damn old. Come on, bro. They too old. Like, what the hell is an old fighter gonna do for your ass? They can't do anything, bro, except get knocked the hell out by another old ass fighter. That's what's happening at Bellator. That's what happens. Okay? Another thing, man, like I said before, the product is so far, they don't promote in the US. To me, they don't do it a whole lot. That's a crazy thing. And then, when they went over to the zone, it was even worse, man, when they went to the zone. Okay, because mofos ain't getting no DAZN app, man. Look, we can get ESPN Plus over here. Ain't nobody gonna get DAZN except for us hardcore MMA fans. Okay, ain't nobody gonna do it except for us. We're gonna look at that. We're gonna watch it because we're hardcores. But no real true casual fans, they wasn't gonna get a DAZN app to watch Bellator. It's another thing where Bellator messed up at. Okay, now they on CBS and Showtime. That's good. But now, you're on that huge network. You're on that network, but you don't promote and market in the U.S. like you should. The women's product is weak. Some people do like women's MMA. Okay? Some people do like women's MMA. Some people enjoy watching the women get they fight on. Okay? Some people enjoy it. They don't push their women product enough, man. They just don't. They don't do it. They don't care to. And then the disorganization of it, man. it's man, so much stuff, man. Yep, yeah, man. They don't have the best athletes, man. They don't have the top talent over there. They don't have it. Now, if I look at the women's featherweight, I think the women's featherweight is good, but they're the only ones that hold the featherweight, and them people, they getting old, man. Them featherweights are getting old. And the next thing, they brought Cyborg over, which I was happy about, but like, who is she fighting? Who did she get to fight? I mean, dude, come on, come on. Who's gonna fight for the belt next? Or is Cyborg gonna retire? I mean, we don't know. Who's gonna fight for the damn belt next? We like, folks, they have nobody. They have nobody, man. So it's like, okay, Chris gonna get her bags, and man, Chris gonna be out the game, man. Chris done got some business venture going on. Chris got her damn stuff, man, with her promotional company. Chris finna be busy. Chris definitely gonna get out this game. And Chris Cyborg was smart, man. Chris Cyborg making her money work for her. See, Chris is smart, man. She been putting that money in Brazil, because Brazil, man. The dollars are 1 to 5 over there. It's 1 to 5 over there. Okay, so Chris putting that money in Brazil is like she's super rich. She filthy rich in Brazil. Chris got property and businesses in Brazil, man. She live in California, but she got stuff over there. So it's like Chris was smart with her money. Very smart. AJ McKee, they did him dirty, man. Hell, the dude, he can barely make the damn weight, okay? He can barely make it. And it's almost like, okay, he lost. And I almost feel like that, okay, well, Bellator just kind of like, they ain't talking about him no more. That's kind of messed up, man. AJ McKee can fight. He good. Okay? Well, see, George, that's the magic word. You said if Bellator was smart. If Bellator was smart. They not smart, man. If Bellator was smart. Dude, you look at, and you start understanding, man, why Strikeforce went under. Like, you got to understand, man, Scott Coker had every single top fighter, man. Okay? Scott Coker had every top fighter. She had every single solitary top fighter in the game when he was with Strikeforce. Okay? When he was in Strike, you had everybody. You had Miesha Tate. You had Ronda Rousey. You had Liz Carmouche. You had Amanda Nunes. You had Chris Cyborg. Okay? You had Marloes Coning. You had all of these damn people. When you had Strikeforce, how did Strikeforce still go under, y'all? How did that go under? Like, seriously, how does that go under? Please tell me. Yeah, I think AJ McKee, I think he compete against the top featherweights. I think he could. Just because he lost to Pit Bull, man, that don't mean to do. AJ McKee, a young dude, man. And AJ McKee can bang. He can bang. He can fight. Yeah, AJ McKee, daddy, man, his trainer. He's a world-renowned trainer, man. World-renowned. Many fighters go to train with AJ Senior. A lot of fighters. Yeah, George, you had Gina Carano, had her too. And then you start asking yourself, why did Strikeforce go under? You had top talent. Why in the hell did Strikeforce go under? I mean, there's a reason. And now you look at, you got your answer right here. You can see why Strikeforce went under, man. You can see it right here. It's some of the decisions, man. You question a lot of decisions. I do. You just got to question, man. Like, what's the use, man? What's the use in bringing in this talent if the talent is old? And then when you recruit young talent, man, these young people, man, they want to live, man. They want to be able to live a little bit. Okay? Some of these young people, man, they want to be able to live a little bit. Okay? They want to do it. And these guys, these young people, man, they can't live. They can't live on shit, man. They ain't got no money. They ain't making enough. So it's like, they ain't flocking to Bellator. They ain't flocking over there. That's my reasoning. And unfortunately, man, and the thing of it is, man, Bellator could do a whole lot better. Bellator could do a whole lot better. They could do it. It's not like they don't have the resource. They've got some resources. But I just feel like just some of the decision making is just like, God dang, man. Hell you doing? The hell you doing? But that's Scott Coker, man. That's how he run his product. It's just what it is. Okay, that's how he run his product. That's his product, for real. Well, two. Oh yeah, yeah. You had Prime, Alistair Overeem, Luke Rockhold, Fedor, Daniel Cormier. Yep, and it still went under. It still went under. Why do you think it went under? Okay, it still went under, and that's just what it is. I don't know Scott Coker in touch, man. I'm not sure. See, there's a reason why Dana White is still successful. He's a very very crude businessman, very crude. Okay, Dana is very very crude. Dana is a crude businessman, and Dana makes very cutthroat decisions. And Dana, we don't like Dana. We don't like him, but damn, he listened to the fans, and we do get the fights that we want to see eventually. Most of the fights that we've asked for, we got. Okay, and people are fighting in their prime. People are fighting in their prime, man. Over here in Bellator, man. Look, how many fighters do you see at Bellator fighting their prime? I'm talking about really, man. We done got so many fights in the UFC in their prime. Even one championship. The fighter fights in their prime. Okay, it's like Scott Coker. They don't have a voice to the fan. He's not connected to the fans. But Dana White, he's got a fan connection. And Dana White responds to fans. So that's another thing, man. He responds to fans. Scott Coker, he's not really a fan type of promoter. It's just that's not his style. It's not his style, man. I mean, it's just Bellator. They've missed the mark in so many places. They have. They've missed the mark in so many places that it's not even funny, man. And all Bellator got to do, man, all they got to do is market a little bit more in America, okay? Maybe spread out your venues a little bit, spread them out, so people in America, if we want to see your shows, people elsewhere will have an opportunity to see the shows that you put on, okay? Like seriously, they'll be able to see those shows. Okay, we'll be able to come and support your brand, but that's it. That's it. We can't support your brand, man, if all your brand is over in Europe. We can't do it. And that's my beef with Bellator. That's just my beef. That's how I feel about the Bellator product. Okay? It's not the worst product out there. There's been some great fights in Bellator. There's been some good fights. I mean, I've seen quite a few fights, and I've seen some pretty bad fights in Bellator. It's just, when you're seeing two fighters out of their prime fight, and then you try to promote it like this is some huge fight. Well, I mean, damn, Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Yep, Joseph, we're getting excited for that tough show. We're getting excited for that tough show. Okay, that tough show is coming up. And I tell you this right now, man, that tough show is finna be tough. Okay, we're gonna be watching it. Yeah, George. Even when Bellator, even when King Mo, okay, even when King Mo and Rampage were there, they still wasn't in their prime. King Mo and Rampage, they wasn't in their prime, man. Those guys are long past. They were long past their primes. Long past. I mean, I like the fight. I like how they had it, but them guys were long past their prime. They couldn't stand each other back then. They friends now. They friends now. They couldn't stand each other. Michael Chandler versus Pitbull. Yeah, I mean that was a good fight too when Michael Chandler was there. Michael Chandler saw the light though. Michael Chandler got the hell up out of there, man. Okay, Michael Chandler got up out of there. He got up out of there. He got his ass out of there, and Michael Chandler made it do what it do. Okay, Michael Chandler need to make that bad. Wow. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Marcus Bell. Yeah, Makai. Yeah, Eddie Alvarez versus Mike Chandler was a good fight, and they were in their primes too. By the way, they were in their prime. Okay, they were damn sure in their prime. So yeah, I give you that one. Give you that one, Makai. Um, so Scott Coker can do his thing. Hold on, man. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. Chandler done been in some fights, man. You know, he done been in a lot of good fights, and I don't know how did they even let Chandler leave, man? This is what I'm saying, man. You got Michael Chandler saying I want to leave and go to the UFC. How does Scott Coker allow Michael Chandler to get up out of there? Man, you do what you can to keep Michael Chandler in your brand. You do what you got to do, man. And my last thing about Bellator is that the fighters aren't attracted to the pay scale. They're just not. Okay, just not gonna do it. I don't know, Makai. That'll be a hard task, man. That'll be Antonina Shevchenko could have did it, man, but she didn't work enough in MMA. She didn't work enough in MMA. Boxing and kickboxing and Muay Thai, yeah, Antonina could have did that. But the MMA is like real shaky. Real shaky. It's Muay Thai. Muay Thai. Muaythai. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's move down, man. Let's talk about this. And I know y'all been really want to talk about this. Ali Malay McFarlane. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on that. Not much, okay? Listen, man. I told y'all that Justine Kish was going to beat Ali Malay. I said she was going to do it pretty dominantly. Ali Malay is on one level, and people like Justine Kish, they're on a whole nother level, man. And Ali Malay McFarlane went in there, and she tried to have wrestle sex. She tried to have wrestle sex, okay? She tried as hard as she could to have wrestle sex, and it didn't work. Justine Kish wasn't having it. Justine was too fast, man. And my knocks on Ali Malay McFarlane is she's always been slow and flat-footed, okay? She's slow and flat-footed. Slow and flat-footed, man. And it's like Justine Kish was moving rings around her, man. Justine was moving rings around her ass. And you sitting here thinking, like, is Alima Lay going to learn how to cut off the octagon? Oh, there go my boy TJ. There go my damn boy TJ, man. Damn, I miss TJ trolling me. But she flat-footed, man. She don't know how to cut off the damn octagon. Okay? She don't know how to cut off the fucking octagon. And you follow your opponent around and you're flat-footed. Like, what did you think was going to happen? And people were killing me, man. You just don't like Alima Lay. Like, what? That me liking her don't have nothing to do with her about to getting her ass whooped. And I called it. I told y'all. I told y'all what was going to happen. I said she going to get in there with her flat-footed ass, and she's going to try to, like wrestle Justine Kish to death. Justine Kish is fast and she's strong. Okay? Yeah, and Makai, this the same Alima Lay McFarlane running around here talking about she can whoop Valentina ass. Same one. Same Alima Lay that she was saying she can whoop Valentina Shevchenko's ass. I'm like sitting here like, what? You can whoop Valentina? Shh, man, come on. Come on, man. You done bumped her damn head. You ain't beating no Valentina. Hell, you barely beating the people in Bellator. Hell, you gonna whoop Valentina. Shut your ass up, Alima Lay. Shut up. That's what I had to say to her, man. Like, shut your ass up. Not beating no Valentina. Flat-footed as hell and talking about you finna whoop somebody. And it showed. Her technique and how she fights, it showed. Why the hell, man, ain't her trainers, man, teaching this girl how to get up on her toes? Like, damn, when you see her training methodologies, she be in a damn swimming pool. They be in a damn swimming pool all the time. Like, damn, okay, I get it. You want to, build your lung capacity. That's all good. But when the hell are you doing your road work, or what are you doing to actually learn how to cut off that damn octagon? What are you doing? You followed Justine Kish around, and Justine Kish pieced your ass up. Then when you could wrestle or get close to Justine Kish, shit, she was slamming you all over the octagon. Yeah. TJ 347 was right. She was a paper champ. They kept putting these people in front of her, man. They kept putting these people who they just couldn't wrestle. or they would come right at her. Well, she got in there with Juliana Velasquez. Juliana was too big. She was big and strong. And so Ali Malay couldn't get in there and just try to wrestle her to death because Juliana Velasquez wasn't allowing her to hit those positions. She wasn't allowing it. So what did Ali Malay do? Okay, she went in there, followed the girl around the octagon, and got her ass whooped. Justine Kish was jabbing her little ass to death. Shit, Justine Kish sent her to the damn hospital, man. And see, when these fighters over from Bellator, they start talking about how they can beat people over in the UFC. Well, we seen it right here. Okay, Liz Carmouche. Hell, matter of fact, Liz Carmouche should have still been in the UFC, man. She should have never got cut. Liz Carmouche fights for the belt and gets cut because the fight was too boring. Okay? She was too boring. So technically, Liz Carmouche, that's a high level fighter. And Juliana Velasquez, you're shocked that you got stopped? No. The fight, it was a horrible stoppage, my ass. Okay, you was getting your ass whooped. You couldn't defend yourself, and you lazy. So yeah, you went in there and you took an ass whooping. TJ, yeah, correct, man. She getting beat by people who can't even get to the top 5. Yeah, man, she can't beat no top 5 in the UFC. And she used to talk a gang of shit too. Okay, she used to talk a gang of shit. And she didn't even just talk about Valentina. She talked about a lot of fighters. Hell, she was the one that said, you know what, Chris Cyborg, if she come over to Bellator, she gonna get murdered. What? And this idiot picked Julia Budd to win. And I'm sitting here like, man, what the hell has she been smoking, man? You picked Julia Budd to win? Really? Really? Yeah, give me some of that. Give me some of that. Okay? Yeah, you know what, Andrew? I think they should have gave Shayna Dobson another chance, okay? I think they should have given her an opportunity, man. Because she was starting to make her way. She was starting to get better. But you know what it is, man. You know what it is. The UFC is a business. So it's what have you done for me lately? That's the UFC's motto. What have you done for me lately? That's how they roll, man. If you ain't done shit for the UFC, they ain't trying to hear it. They ain't trying to hear what you got to say. They ain't trying to hear your excuses. They ain't trying to understand what you got going on. They don't care if you're on that time of the month. They don't care if your dog. They don't care if your dog died. They don't care. They don't care. Hey, Omar, I'm gonna tell you, man. I don't know if it was boring. To me, it wasn't boring. I just, Montana De La Rosa, she thought that she was gonna out wrestle Macy, and I called that, man. I called that fight. I said Macy was gonna win the fight. I couldn't even take, man. Look, Macy went in there and bodied up Montana De La Rosa, man. Bodied her ass up. I'm talking about, man, she was on Montana ass the whole night, throwing Montana against the cage. And I thought that Montana was supposed to be this great wrestler. That's what I thought. Okay? I thought she was supposed to be this, like, magnificent wrestler. And she couldn't do anything, man. She couldn't do anything. Like, she was just stuck against the cage. And I'm like, damn. Damn, well, I mean, it looks like Montana will be up out of there. Okay? Macy, hopefully she get a ranked opponent, man. Hopefully she get a ranked opponent. Okay? And she might get a ranked opponent. Who the hell knows? Okay? I don't know. Well, let's think. Okay. All right. We can think, okay? Or you want me to do the thinking. You want me to do the thinking, okay? You don't want to think. You want me to think. Okay, well, here we go. They need to give her a ranked opponent, though. That's for sure. I think she earned a ranked opponent. And Macy finally saw the light. Stop calling out Valentina and just go get the motherfuckers you said you're going to get. Okay? Go get the mofos that you said you're going to get. Let's get them. Let's get them. Because right now you're doing some crazy, crazy stuff. That Macy Barber just going crazy, man. And I'm like, damn. All right, who should Macy go after? Okay, Macy Barber ranked number 14. That's probably, she might go up to 13th. I don't know. If she's smart, either Jessica I or Cynthia Calvillo. Okay, one of those two. She need to do that. If she want to be victorious, go after Jessica I or Cynthia Calvillo. Cause right now they both two marks. Those are marks. Like they can get their ass whooped at any old time. They could. They really could. That's my opinion, man. That's who she need to go after. I don't know. Stay away from Aaron Blanchfield. Stay away from Blanchfield. Okay. Stay away from her. Blanchfield is rough. Okay. But yeah, man, that's who she need. Yeah, man. Andrade. That was a very impressive win by Jessica Andrade, man. Very impressive win. And Amanda Lemos, well, she was talking a gang of shit, wasn't she? I'm talking about Amanda Lemos was talking junk, talking about Jessica Andrade got flaws in her game, and Jessica Andrade ain't ever fought nobody like me. She ain't never did none of that, okay? Jessica Andrade don't know what she getting into. Jessica Andrade sloppy. I mean, Amanda Lemos was going on and on and on, and guess what happened? She went up in there and got beat by this sloppy ass fighter. Mm. And I'm talking, she went in there and took an ass whooping. A real true to form ass whooping she took. Okay? Oh, Melissa Gatto. Yeah, now that'll be a good fight. Macy Barber versus Melissa Gatto. I'll be honest, I got Melissa Gatto. Macy reckless, man. Macy Barber real reckless. And see, everybody not trying to sit back, man, and just let you be reckless. Some people, they're going to counter the hell out of you and they're going to drop you. Macy Barber too reckless, man. And you put her in there with somebody who got control, Macy going to always get beat, man, by a patient fighter. Roxanne Modafferi, that's a hell of a patient fighter. Roxanne could be getting beat up for 4 rounds, and next thing you know, Roxanne Modafferi will have a moment in a fight. Like, she gets beat by these fighters that are very patient, you know. These fighters that just, they let the stuff come to them. That's who she getting beat by. And then when she got beat by Alexa Grasso, I was like, whoop, well, your career on the downside. But I think Macy Barber gets it now. I think she gets it. Like, look, okay, you can have a goal to be the champion, but, you know, saying that you finna beat Valentina in a year and all this other dumb shit that you were doing, like, nobody's believing it, and you didn't believe that. You just said it. You said it because you thought that it was a thing to say because everybody else was saying it. That's what you did. Okay? Uh-oh. TJ 347 is on Arpit's ass. Arpit sing. TJ, man. TJ don't show no mercy, man. None. The man don't show mercy, man. But yeah, Arpit, TJ makes a good point. Why would she call somebody out in another organization? I don't know. But you know what, though? To me, Roxanne Modafferi is another fighter, okay? That's another fighter that got their ass whooped for so long. And to me, she don't have nothing to show for it. She don't have nothing to show for it. It's almost like, you know, her business decisions, man. Like, what are these people doing? And Roxanne would always say some dumb stuff like, well, you know, I don't really care about the purse. It's not about the money. Wait a minute. It's not about the money? So what it's about, I mean, what is it about? You getting your ass whooped? I guess that's what it's about, right? Like, fighters kill me about that. Well, it's not about the money. It is about the money. That's exactly what it's about. You're a prize fighter. You want to make as much money as you can so you can get out the game with your health intact and your faculties intact. You got to tell that boy the hard way. You got to tell him the hard way. Yeah, Felicia Spencer was hurting, man. And her concussions were a lot worse than what people thought, man. Because you got to remember, man, she went in there. She got hurt fighting Cyborg. I mean, she got hurt, man. She got hurt severely fighting Chris Cyborg. Then she had to turn back around and fight Nunes. Like, you're fighting these fights back to back for a company that just, they don't have your back. Yeah. Okay, TJ said, honestly, I wish every fighter would refuse to mention Kayla Harrison or the PFL going forward. Starve them of the attention they want. Yeah, starve them. Yeah, I'm with you, TJ. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I mean, you think Chris Cyborg using her name to stay relevant? I don't think so. Okay. No, they didn't. They didn't, George. They did not want to build a real 145-pound division. Okay, good. Okay, so Grazo is a duck. Oh, she ducking people? Okay. Who she duck, TJ? I mean, tell me, cause I really, I'm out. I've been out the loop for a hot minute. Who did she duck? That's what I want. I mean, hell, I believe it. Hell, I believe it. TJ Dillashaw versus Aljamain Sterling. Okay. Um, yeah, you're right. Oh, oh, wait a minute. She didn't want to fight. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. Alexa Grasso didn't want to fight Jessica Andrade. Okay, she ducked him. Yeah, TJ. I'm gonna be honest, man. There's a lot of fighters that don't want smoke with Manon, man. For real. There's a lot of fighters that don't want that smoke with Manon, man. They don't want it, bro. And let me go ahead and tell you the fighters. TJ, they ducking Taylor Santos and they ducking Manon. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. I'm gonna read it out to you. And I don't give a crap no more. I don't care no more, man. I'm not interviewing these people, man. I just don't really care to. Okay, all right. Let's look at these rankings. Okay. Oh, what am I supposed to be doing with these rankings? Shit, I'm supposed to be doing something. Okay, athlete rankings. Okay, all right. Okay, well, come back to it. Hold on, George. Let's see what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. People that was ducking Manon Ferrion. Okay, uh, trying to find the rankings. Okay, hold on. Let me check again. I check one more time before I keep falling asleep. Okay, we'll look at these rankings. Let me show you. Hold on. Okay, now these are people I know for a fact, and then you telling me this person. Okay, that duck Manon Ferrion. That's when Manon Ferrion was. She was deep in that division, man. Caitlin Jacadian ducked Manon Ferrion. She didn't want that fight. Mackenzie Dern had a chance to fight her. She didn't want that fight. Okay. All right. I'm gonna tell you who all ducked her. Okay. All right. Um. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Yanjanin didn't want it. She didn't want it. She could have got it, but she didn't want it. Um, Caitlin Chikagan actually turned that fight down against Manon Ferriot. Rena Rodriguez, they never really came to her about a shot. Let me see. Hold on, not the pound for pound list. Give me a minute. Okay, yeah. So Caitlin Chikagan ain't want no smoke, man. She ain't want no smoke with Manon Ferriot. Now you saying Grazo don't want no smoke. Okay. Andrea KKK Lee didn't want to fight it. She had a chance to, but she said no. Turn that fight down. Cynthia Calvillo getting close, but she ain't want nobody. Yeah. Working out the kinks. But yep, those are the people that ducked her. Yeah, George, I didn't understand why Chuk was calling out Grazo, but she seemed think Grazo's a mark. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some fighters, man. They ain't want no smoke with Manon or Taylor Santos. I know Jessica I, for a fact, Jessica I ducked Taylor Santos. She ain't want that fight, man. She ain't want it. I don't need to. Hold on. Let me see. I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh, there goes Stamina MC. What's up, man? Okay, last topic I want to talk about. I want to talk about Rose versus Carla. Okay, I know we're talking about it online, and I know a lot of us are saying stuff about it. It's called the Gauntlet. So Rose versus Carla. Okay, two. Rose versus Carla. Two, man. That's an interesting matchup, man. Cause to be honest, Rose and Carla, they both kind of quiet. Okay, Stamina said, look at the time Che Coop mentioned Grazo, and she was the only girl in the top 10 she not fought. Ferro and Santos weren't where they are now in any case. Okay, yeah, it's true, Stamina. Mm, mm-hmm, yep. Alright, guys, we got one more topic to talk about. Just one. We'll talk about this real quick, okay? We talk. Oh yeah, I ain't finished talking about Rose versus Carla. I think Rose has evolved a little bit more than Carla. I feel like Rose has definitely evolved a whole lot more than Carla. Carla has improved on her close quarters fighting with her striking, and her punches now are a lot cleaner and crisp. Then after that, that's it. This fight to me is not being heavily promoted. Rose and Carla. Oh yeah, y'all drove. Rose has evolved, man. Carla, I don't know, man. I think Carla has evolved some, and I think that she's definitely been working on her striking aspect. But I just think Rose is so many more leagues ahead, and I think Carla gonna come in and try to wrestle Rose to death. And when she realizes that that strategy isn't gonna work anymore, then we have to wonder, man, what the hell is gonna happen? Because Carla's gonna wrestle, man. She can't wrestle you. That's it. Carla in trouble. Okay. Yeah. Okay. True, TJ. I don't think a lot of people. I'm not really excited about it. Yeah, I'm just not. Um, I'm not overly excited about Carla versus Rose too. I'm just being honest. I'm one of those people. I'm just not. It just don't seem like a fight that intrigues me, man. It's not very intriguing, and I don't know, for real. Man, it's what it is. Damn. Damn. Ah, man. Yeah. But it's not being promoted because don't nobody want to see it. Yeah. That's my thing, y'all. That's my thing. Um, and a lot of people don't even see Carla winning. A lot of people don't even see. A lot of people don't see Carla Esparza winning that fight. They don't see it. So I mean, shit. Oh man, damn, damn. But folks, I ain't gonna be here much longer. Yeah, Marina Rodriguez, that would have been a better fight. That would have been a better fight. Marina though, as long as they stand in the fight, it's entertaining. But Rose is just a little bit more well-rounded. So yeah, Marina Rodriguez would have had her hands full. Now Karina Rodriguez, ooh wee, ooh wee. Y'all, I'm pissed off. Before I go, I'm angry. I'm angry because Blenko face got messed up. Blenko got messed up. But damn, you know, Chris Cyborg went in there and she obliterated Blenko, man. Well, you know what? Blenko gave a very good account of herself. She gave a really good account of herself, and that was good. She went in there and she fought hard. Okay, she fought really really hard. It's just she not skillful enough to beat Chris, man. She can't do it, man. She laid some pretty good leather on Chris a couple times, but that's about it. That's all she did. She couldn't do anything, man. And really, when she hit Chris, Chris just shook off them punches and walked right through him. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Chris shook him off and walked through him. And, man, yeah, Arlene got her ass whooped. TJ said Carla gonna be in a wedding gown with the Joanna head. Damn, damn, that's messed up. That's fucked up, man. Not a Joanna head. Hell, yeah, Arlene, you say she had 6 stitches. Yeah, that's pretty intense, man. But yeah, she messed up Anger Fist face. That's what it is. But I heard Arlene Blenko does OnlyFans though. That's what I heard. Okay, I don't know how true it is. But everybody else doing it, so why not Angry Anger Fist? Get your OnlyFans, girl. Get your OnlyFans, girl. Get that OnlyFans. Yeah, better go get that damn money. Cause ain't nobody gonna buy your merch like that. But anyway, guys. All right. So, guys, salute to you guys for hanging out with me for an hour and 25 minutes. Damn, Marcus called her a mushroom head. Damn, a mushroom head. That's fucked up. Not a mushroom head. But anyway, guys, y'all take it easy, man. I'm finna go ahead and make it do what it do. Y'all make it do what it do. TJ347. Damn, man. You and Stamina, man. Shh. Bro, we got to get a panel going like old school, man. We got to do that next time, bro. Stamina, y'all dudes be busy, man. Y'all be busy. But anyway, folks, you know what? Hey, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Deuces.